Everybody, here it is, turn 8 for the Germans, and let's just show they did an attack right here and kicked this unit out over to here in a full retreat, and they advanced the infantry over here on the flank, hopefully kind of freeing up the armor to make another jump around. That's the whole idea, is let the infantry do the short-term advance if you don't want to do the breakthrough attack. So that was what they did there. That was the only attack, I think, over there. And then we had an attack, a couple of attacks here. We had, the Germans were sitting here, attacked here, across the river in here, and kicked they dropped in artillery and air support, and the end result was that they got a full retreat, kicked the unit that was there, and they advanced the infantry to here. So now we got sort of a beachhead across, cutting off, and they tried to do a advance through here, and all they got was a step loss, and they couldn't take it, and there was a determined defense. So the advance stopped right there. They did an attack here into the city, and all they got was a step loss out of it, and the determined defense held the city because they got elites in there. So the infantry, the Air Force is now complete. Mission complete. Oh, there we go. We got some decent Russian troops still holding that city, so that's what's going on there. Over here, they advanced across the way, moving the infantry, trying to work their way around all the different zones. Sort of made a mistake over here. Instead of going down the frontiers and just bypassing the determined defenses, the Germans did try to push the issue across right here, and all they got was a lot of nothing. So there was a they got a step loss and a determined defense in the process. So there was a division there flipped underneath that NKVD unit. So that was still holding the river and the crossing right there. So that's kind of slowing things down at the process. Making headway over here by Rostov, but still the Russians are holding, and the Germans are slowly losing their impetus up there, it seems like. A lot of the troops are just kind of getting spread out here. There's a lot of territory to try to run through, get down different zones, and trying to get around, finding the seams through the cracks and everything, which there's plenty of cracks there, but, just nothing to shoot. That's pretty much it. And then with the Russians parked behind a major river up there, there's not much you can do. It's not really when you got double defense and you're attacking at half strength across the river, it doesn't work too good for the Germans. So that's why they're trying to bypass everything. And that's why they're getting kind of ground down here themselves in this area. And their panzers got stopped cold right there outside of Stalingrad. So we'll just see what happens with the Russian turn. There's not much for reinforcements coming in for them, but hopefully they can start slowing things down for the Germans. Maybe they can get a breather. All right, we'll be back. Everybody, turn 8 with the Soviets. All right. They moved some forces around over here, blocking off the potential breakthrough that was happening over here on the flank, while continuing to moving forces around to, prevent these guys running around in their backfield from causing any more problems. And over here, they moved forces around to contain this breakthrough that's going on in the backfield here by Rostov. And moving in more forces over here to contain this at the moment. Just seeing what they can do. And it's not looking so bad at the moment in the backfield, but you know, this is not looking so good over here. There, not much going on here. And that's pretty much it. Other than jockeying around, they just don't seem to have the strength right now to go onto a full-fledged offensive at the moment. They're just trying to contain things after the massive catastrophe they had when their entire front got slaughtered. You know, when the Germans went busting through it like it was Swiss cheese. Alright, that is pretty much it. We'll be back with turn 9 of the Germans. And now let's see what's going on. There's going to be some little bit of stuff happening in turn 9. For when it comes to reinforcements, you can see there's some stuff coming in. I don't think there's a lot of stuff coming in for the Germans when it comes to troop-wise. A lot of secondary troops, you know, from all the minor states are coming in, so it's not a lot of heavy forces for the Germans. So they start taking some casualties or something during an offensive from the Russians, it will be bad. But at the moment, they seem to be holding their own. All right, we're back.